Hello, South City International Club. How can I help you?
Oh, good morning. I want to find out about joining the club.
Right. I can help you there. I'm the club secretary, and my name's Mary.
Hi, Mary. My name's Jim Hunter. Can you tell me about the events you have there?
Sure. There are several events here. Let me give you some details. First of all, we have a library. You can use all the facilities there. And opening times are from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m.
Thank you.
Just to note, there's a deposit of $15 for using the library, which is returnable, of course, as long as there's no damage.
That sounds fine. What else do you have?
Well, we also have an ice skating center, which is next to a telephone booth. The admission fee is $3. It's only open on Sundays. Also, we have a special offer for new members. If you come to the center with a guest, then the guest can experience one class for free.
That is really a big attraction for me. I remember walking past there yesterday. I saw a poster about swimming. Do you have any swimming classes?
Yes, that is a new class. It starts on the 16th of October.
Right. Is it very expensive?
Well, the joining fee is only $1. Oh no, I'm sorry, it's recently gone up by $2. So it's now $3 for each person. And we don't provide any swimming suits here, so you need to bring your own.
I see. What about dance lessons? You mentioned that you have classes once a week.
Yes, the dance classes are very popular here. It's a little expensive. The joining fee is $5, but that includes free drinks. We open all day, and you can bring your own water and food.
Well, it's still more expensive than I thought. I'm a student here and I'm only here for 6 months.
Ah, then we offer you a great way to learn about Britain. We usually visit the Grand Hotel, a historical site. But this time, we are going to the local museum. The joining fee is $3. It is open between 10:30 a.m. and 3:30 p.m. during weekdays, and on weekends, it's half an hour earlier.
That should be all right. I could come in my free periods.
Before you hear the rest of the conversation, you have some time to look at questions 8 to 10. Now listen and answer questions 8 to 10.
By the way, I'm quite interested in tennis. I enjoy playing with my friends after work. Do you have tennis events I could join?
No, I'm afraid we don't. Perhaps you are thinking about North City Center. They've got a lot of events we don't have, and vice versa. But we organize events such as movie watching, as long as there are over 30 viewers, and we have a lecture every 4 weeks.
Do you have any yoga classes?
Yes, we do have some yoga lessons, but the timetable is still in discussion. However, we arrange a Saturday excursion every month. You can come and check it out.
Great. I heard there would be other outdoor activities, like a tour or something.
Yes, that's right. We will offer a night city tour if you are interested. And as well as that, there's a cultural evening event once a month.
That sounds good. But it is a pity that there's no tennis at your club.
I will pass on your feedback to management. So if you would like to join in the club, you need to fill out a form and pay $108 if you are over 19 and $95 if you are under. Both will need to be submitted to the club office. They will help you apply for the membership card.
Okay, thanks for that information. I think I have all I need for now.
Thank you for calling South City International Club. Bye.
That is the end of section 1. You now have half a minute to check your answers. Section 2. You will hear a railway station staff member introducing the activities that passengers can do while waiting for their trains. First, you have some time to look at questions 11 to 15. Now listen carefully and answer questions 11 to 15. Dear passengers, welcome to Fitchton Railway Station. I'm sorry to inform you that the train to London is delayed. It will take off 2 hours later at 11:45 a.m. Please accept our apologies. In the meantime, allow me to introduce Fitchton Railway Station so you can make the most of your time while waiting for the train. The main entrance of the station is on Fitchton Road. If you want to take a bike ride around here, walk down Fitchton Road and past the taxi stop. You can find a bike rack on the right. But if you just want to stay in the station, it's okay. You can find a luggage locker when you enter the station. It's on the left. You can put your luggage there. If you don't feel very well, or you need to buy some medicine, there's a chemist in the farthest corner of the station, opposite to the cafe. And you can have a cup of coffee at the cafe if you want. The big area near the cafe is the waiting room, where you can have a seat and relax. If you want to use the toilet, make a left when you enter the station, then turn right. Go straight until you walk past platform 2. It's right there at the end. The news agency is in the southeast corner of the station. Before you hear the rest of the talk, you have some time to look at questions 16 to 20. Now listen and answer questions 16 to 20. If you don't want to stay in the station, you can also have a look around the station, but make sure to get back in time for the train. I'm sure you don't want to miss it. The Fitchton College is within walking distance from the station. The view is quite good there. The town library is also just down the road if you want to read. Oh, there's also an art exhibition at the moment. You can go and check it out. The store across the street opens throughout the day, and you can find all kinds of stuff there. You don't want to buy any gifts for your friends there though. Most items would be difficult to carry on a bike. But our local food is something I recommend. It would be too late if you want them once you are on the train. You can buy some at the foodies shop, which is right next to the station. If you're looking for anything to wear during the trip, you'd better go to the department store, but I'm afraid there isn't enough time for that. You can send some postcards with local pictures on them to your friends and family. You can buy them in the community college which is near the museum. The old cinema behind the museum cannot compete against the new theatre in the shopping centre, so the current owner plans to make it an accommodation block instead. In the back of the train station you can see a statue of Richard Trevalt, a local government minister who is famous for completing a lot of construction projects in our city. Again, I'd like to remind you the train will leave at 11:45. Please get back in time, and I hope you enjoy your time at Fitchton. That's the end of section 2. You now have half a minute to check your answers.
Section 3. You will hear Tim and Jenny, two students, talking about their geography assessment. First, you'll have some time to look at questions 21 to 25. Now listen carefully and answer questions 21 to 25.
Hi, Jenny.
Hi, Tim. How are you doing?
I'm okay, but I'm really stressed out about our geography assessment next week. Have you done any work on it yet?
I've looked at it a little bit, but it would be helpful to discuss it with someone else. Do you want to chat about it with me?
That would be great. Do you know what the rules are for the test?
For our assessment last term, we were all required to collect raw data in order to achieve a pass. However, this term the tutor has said that it won't be necessary for us to do this.
I read through the notes and they said that we are all going to be given a set of instructions that we can choose to follow if we wish, but it's not mandatory, and we can complete the exam as we wish.
I don't think that the rules will be too strict. As long as we don't copy the answers from anyone else's exam paper, I think we'll be sure to pass.
Yes, I agree. Shall we put together a slideshow presentation with information on all of the volcanoes? I think it will really help us to revise the facts.
Okay, great. Let's start with Pompeii. It's the most well-known of all the volcanoes, so it should be easy to find lots of information about it online.
I'll avoid including some of the images in the presentation, as many people were killed, and some of them can be quite disturbing. We're lucky to have a double free period today, so we will have plenty of time to revise this together.
Okay, next up is Mount Fago. This is an ancient mythical volcano, the location of which is unclear. There are mountainous regions in both Mexico and the USA, both of which are rumored to be the site of this volcano.
It's not very scientific to list two separate locations for one volcano, but since no one has been able to prove which is the correct one, we're left with no choice. It's interesting that there is no other example of a volcano in existence today that is surrounded by so much mystery.
Absolutely. I think we should include some information about Mount Etna in Sicily, which is famous for the stunning panoramas that one can appreciate from its peak. According to Google, it's a relatively new volcano compared to others in the surrounding region, which may be why it has very few of the features found in older volcanoes.
Oh, how interesting.
Shall we include information on Mount Hurton? I don't think that any of the other students have carried out much research into it, even though it has a lot of unique features.
I think we should leave it out. Since it's a man-made volcano, it's not that relevant to our syllabus, and probably won't be included in any of the exam questions.
Before you hear the rest of the conversation, you have some time to look at questions 26 to 30.